Good morning, everybody. Not so crazy lady here. Can't make sane out of crazy. Rufkm news. Raw bitch moments. So here's the deal. Miss Daniels got arrested, but do my fat man happy dance. Oh yeah, it's great morning, fat man happy dance. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Cause she's a hoe. She's a hoe. The bitch is a hoe. So, here's the deal. Stormy Daniels is definitely connected to Pizzagate, to these sex cults. She can deny it all she wants. It just keeps popping up all around her. Kind of like her sick films. Because fucking on tape for the world to see is kind of like going for the gold, I guess, these days. These plastic Barbie dolled, empty-headed, oh yes, bitch, you are empty-headed. You know, the amount of DNA that has passed your blood-brain barrier is beyond comprehension. You have literally, like, intravenously sucked in the world. Because whoever they fucked is now part of you. Just the way it works. Spiritually, biologically, down to, microscopically. The minute somebody else's DNA enters your system, however it does, you're altered. Your immune system either rejects or accepts it. One way or the other, they are now a part of you. That's why all those hot showers just don't work, Stormy, do they? Anyway, bitch got busted at and this is CNN sound, so fair use, motherfuckers.
Says this was all a setup.
So she was there for her performance.
Oh, wait. Let's hear the whole story.
The police had set up.
Sorry. My bad, people. My bad.
Stormy Daniels, the porn star who says she had an affair with President Trump, is out on bail right now. It's getting a little bit too close to people at a strip club in Ohio. So Daniels was at this club late last night for an event, and according to police, she took her top off, and then she forced the faces of some of the customers into her chest. This included police officers who we have just learned from the police department were undercover. Now, in Ohio, regardless of who it is, that's illegal. Strippers are not allowed to touch anyone while nude. Well, Daniel's lawyer, Michael Avenatti, says this was all a setup.
Of course it was, Mikey.
So she was there for her performance, and unbeknownst to her, the police had set up a sting operation within the strip club with multiple officers. And during her performance, they asked her if they could place their face in between her breasts while she was performing on stage.
And she said yes.
I'm not going to get into the details of what happened next. The undercover officers were female, which was not unusual to her because there's a lot of females that are going to clubs around the country to see her.
Yeah, and sticking your faces in between them two mahungas.
Coming out with some more details. They're just releasing this statement saying that they weren't investigating this club previously. They said, quote, as part of a long-term investigation into allegations of human trafficking, prostitution, along with other vice-related violations. So, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney Brad Micklin, who joins me now. Brad, good to have you. So let's talk about what Michael Avenatti said, and the Columbus Police Department did confirm. Listen, there were undercover cops there. So what do you make of this? Just a coincidence that it happened to be at the club Stormy Daniels was performing it?
Well, it's hard to believe that it's a coincidence, and it's hard to believe that they didn't know who she was. And certainly if she was my client, that's probably the first issue that I would raise, is that it had to be motivated by either political gain or even the police officers that are trying to make a name for themselves.
The law's the law, though. I mean, if it's a violation...
How about the club was under surveillance prior because of human trafficking issues? Yeah, that's the real deal. Nobody really gives a fuck who Stormy Daniels is, except perverts and guys who want to make money off of her. I don't know where women think it's okay to be the cash register or the, merchandise of other people. When your product is you're literally feeding these people to the piranhas, and they, collectively consume her. There's nothing left in that witch's eyes but just black. She's a witch. And what I find amazing is the human trafficking element of the nightclub and the 40-year-old stripper. Bitch, you are done. You're done. You're somebody's old enough to be grandmother, and there isn't enough fucking makeup and collagen in the world to erase that fact. You're plastic. You got boobs. And bitches, why? I don't get you. For somebody who has had to deal with being endowed most of my life, I can barely recall when it was I stopped being able to see my feet, but it was at a very young age. Why you want to put bags that weigh so many ounces in your body and make your back hurt even more? It's stupid. I used to be jealous of the girls that used to be able to walk around with no bras. Now you got women with this bizarre body dysmorphia. You're not a Barbie doll. Barbie dolls get thrown away all the time. We find them in the trash, in the landfills, in the secondhand stores. There's a metaphor here. Only men. Oh, forget it. Forget it. Talking to people and yelling at you about your wee-wee's uncontrollable, connection to the brain, it's beyond stupid. It's beyond stupid. Because you know how I see you people? When I watch you behave? You're like junkies coming off of dope. Seriously. Junkies coming off of dope. Or, let me rephrase that a little more delicately. People who have become chemically dependent to a certain opioid or opiate, whatever you want to call it, them. I don't need the lecture. I got it one time before. It's just too early. I haven't had enough coffee to really remember what the fuck the difference is. And it's not that important right now. Anyway, they have, like, when you're on that shit, you can't fuck. Talk to enough of them. When you come off of them, you can't stop. Whether it's single-handed or you found somebody to Jones with. So while you're puking, you can't stop fucking. It's not a pretty picture. That's who you remind me of. Just, I don't even have any courtship left. At least the birds and the bees have a little bit of courtship. You got nothing but violence and perversion left. So the fact that I find her getting arrested in Ohio while her attorney's playing Helsinki games is fascinating. I find the connection to human trafficking fascinating. I find the fact that they wanted to look at the tattoos on her stomach fascinating. Where she lifted up her shirt to a detective in the station to show up some of her tattoos in her stomach area. Well, weren't they looking at an appendix scar that she said, but other people said was like a, you know, that Nexum laser burn? Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. The stripper allegedly smacked 3 undercover police officers with her bare breasts while in the club during her performance. See video of Stormy arrest. Credit, fair use, Daily Mail. Body cam footage from Stormy Daniels' strip club arrest is released as the undercover cops who put her on handcuffs come under fire. Police admit it was a mistake. Stormy Daniels, aka Stephanie Clifford, was arrested in Columbus on July 12th. She allegedly smacked 3 undercover cops with their bare breasts in a strip club. That's gotta fucking hurt. Afterwards, she was arrested outside Sirens nightclub along with 2 others. She is calm as quiet as she sits in the van in jeans, a long sleeve gray top, and flip-flops. Later in the police station, she is forced to lift her shirt up to reveal torso. In Ohio, strippers or anyone working in a business is forbidden from touching customers in a sexual way. I don't want to watch the video. Ugh. The charges against her were dropped the next day. Oh, I'm sorry. It is rarely enforced, and Daniel's lawyer... Ugh, I hate this cracked iPad. But I love you, darling. Don't get all mad. Don't get mad. Stomp off and stop working. Okay. Charges against her were dropped. She got off the hook because she does not regularly perform. In Ohio, the charges against fellow strippers Brittany Walters and Miranda. Oh, God. Miranda Panda. Okay, those of you who follow other stations and or other channels like OCS 101, things like that, you'll get it right away. Okay, police in Columbus, Ohio have released body cam footage from Stormy Daniels' strip club arrest. That's when her and her bodyguard said, "I'm not, no," but she goes, "I go." Stormy was charged with 3 misdemeanors, but the case was dropped because she's not a regular performer in Ohio. The 3 undercover officers were supposedly victimized by her cleavage, face scrutiny, oh God, over why they targeted her. Let's see. Yeah, it says she's calm. Yeah, she automatically, this is an MK Ultra. She went into puppet mode. And her big bad bodyguard wasn't going to let the police question her alone. This is crazy. See, I'm afraid if I play the video, I get a copyright strike, so. Alright, so once inside, she nodded quietly while a detective explained to her that it was illegal for her to anatomically touch customers in the club. Once in the police station, she lifted up her shirt to reveal torso tattoos and pointed to others on her arms. That's when they asked her, "Do you have any scars or tattoos?" Stormy was released on bond after spending 5.5 hours in the police station. This is just publicity for the club, for her. I want to know about let's see. Walters was arrested for her bare breasts across the face of one of the officers and fondling the same officer's own breasts. So, yeah, they had undercover women in there. Panda, whose real name is Miranda Glass. Really? Really? Was arrested for rubbing a waitress in the bar's bare buttocks while they asked the poor officers for their drink order. Stormy was arrested for smacking 3 undercover officers with their bare breasts and forcing their faces between her cleavage. 2 of the officers were female, 1 was male. The alarm was raised not by any of them, by Detective Rouser, a 4th officer who was watching the action from the bar. These are some skanky looking women, man. There's nothing pretty about them. See? All you gotta do is be able to give head and be beautiful. Give head and be beautiful. Give head and be beautiful. During her performance, after removing her top, exposing her breast, blah, blah, blah. I'll keep saying the same shit all over and over and over and over again. So I want to know about the fact that this was mentioned. This was a... Hang on. We'll do it this way. Go back. I want to find something. Thank you very much. Stormy Daniels' arrest at club. It's just as frustrating for me, people, as it is for you. But this is raw! Clear history. Thank you very much. Can I have my keyboard? Thank you. You're such a nice little iPad. I love you. Alright. At club, suspected of human trafficking. Okay, let's get out of this one. Mercy me. Go Chrome, go incognito. Come on. There we go. Alright, so Club Stormy Daniels. Arrested at Target or part of Sting human trafficking thing. See if I can get it that way. There we go. Okay. Charges against adult film actress Stormy Daniels for allegedly touching blah blah blah. Let's see, I want to get to the part where it says alright, so I want to know about the human trafficking part. And I'm not going to read the same shit over and over again.
Stormy'S.
Okay, it reeks of desperation, for she was arrested for This was a setup and politically motivated. Yeah, we heard you. Columbus police said they have made numerous arrests based on this law since last fall, when authorities were made aware of illegal activity at adult entertainment clubs in the city. Monty tweeted that his client would not perform at the club Thursday night. Daniels made headlines worldwide. Yeah, whatever. Rarely used 2007 law. Okay, that's about the law you can't touch. There is absolutely nothing part of this human trafficking. It doesn't say anything about that. Okay, let's go back here. 7 days ago. So all you were made out to be was be a victim again. You're not a victim. You're a sexual predator who is engaging in promoting and propagating and grooming of young girls everywhere to be strippers. And the only way to get them anywhere in life is to give head and be beautiful. I bet you are a scary bitch in the morning. Okay, so they made a mistake. I want to know, there's absolutely nothing in here. I want to know about the club. Let's ask it a different way. Is the club involved or a part in past? See if we can do it that way. Charges against... So this is all nothing other than you're a skank. Trafficking investigation 7 days ago. Part of a long-term investigation. I want to know what the hell you are, you witch. Boy, they gotta own her somehow other way. You know what I mean? I mean, it comes a point in your life where this kind of schedule, this kind of at 40, gotta be exhausting. I mean, it's great for your ego if you're that kind of person, but this is just bizarre. Okay, so sirens. Let's just get out of Stormy Daniels' life and go straight to Sirens Club, part of human trafficking. Of human trafficking. Okay. Cops claim Stormy Daniel arrest them from human trafficking probe. Let's try this one. Okay, let's see. This was all a distraction for against human trafficking. It really is. Look, it's all makeup, fucking... See what I mean? This is what they do. Ohio. So that's... I don't have my map out, but I'd say it's a hop, skip, and a jump from there to Illinois, pretty much. So the cops are spending their money on Stormy Daniels, right? The sirens here. Oh, wait, come back. Come back. I'm trying to learn more. Damn. It's a pain in the ass, ain't it? Alright. Oh, you're really pissing me off. Ash Floor. This is really bizarre, you guys. Sirens of the Waters. That's what she's doing. That's exactly what this is. More than anything, I'd say she set them up. More than anything, I would say that she was too calm. This is the truth about, she's a siren. It's right there. See, bitch, I will figure it out. Eventually. You are one wicked, wicked, wicked woman. You took all the attention away, all that money. They ain't doing no stings on human trafficking, because then they would actually be catching real criminals. But you took time, money, and focus away from the real operation. Like I said, you bitches that out there supporting this shit, I keep having this vision of watching a toddler and a 2-year-old twerking at their birthday party and people raining money on them. Go, baby. Go, baby. It's your birthday. Get your money. Yeah, I'm the crazy one. Get the fuck out of here. I need more coffee.